Hello everyone, I am Tim and welcome. This is going to be our weekly Angel Oracle card reading for the week of Monday, February 2nd through Sunday, February 8th. Just to give you a little bit of forewarning, this week is going to be a full moon and we're still in that Mercury retrograde. So that's kind of why I was guided to use the Indigo Angel Oracle card deck this week. The Indigo Angels are normally, this can be of any age, but we're often finding the Indigos to be the younger generation, highly sensitive, very intuitive, but very authoritative and leaders. These are going to be the wonderful leaders of our lifetime here, okay? And because they're so sensitive, that's why I think my guides were saying use the Indigo Oracle cards because of this full moon that's coming up with Mercury retrograde. So just to kind of be forewarned, if things kind of like, woo, it's because we're getting to that full moon, and you know what full moons do. People get a little bit out of their own realm, and then of course we have the retrograde going on with lack of communication. So I'm hearing to just be very cautious with how you communicate, and I think we'll be able to get through this. They're also saying to let go of any fear that maybe you're having about this week. And also, as you eliminate that fear, to really, I'm hearing embrace the darkness. And what I mean by that is, they're saying that rather than run away from what you don't want to face, that the darkness is always what we don't want to face. And sometimes it's just so much easier to just step away and turn the other way from it, rather than to look at it head on and say, okay, I'm going to deal with you this time. So the darkness can be those, like alcoholism or drug addiction or chemical dependency or anything like that, or anything that you've been afraid of that you've been not facing. So they're saying that this is going to be a week to really to pay close attention to that. I'm also hearing to just be silent in your interactions with people and do more observing rather than speaking your truth in your mind. Because again, with the miscommunication, that can actually create more harm than good. I know firsthand, as light workers, we want to really step in and help people, and I'm here to save your day. In some cases where it's like, let me share with you what I think I would do in this situation, and only to find out that the person may turn to me and say, I didn't ask for your help. Lesson learned. So that's kind of what this whole message here for this week is, just kind of, and I'm getting a high-pitched ringing in my ears, so they're really saying yes to pay close attention to that. So just kind of really remain silent and do a lot of observation. Just be very observant this week. Use your physical senses use your clairaudient, clairsentient, all of the clairs, just to be very observant this week. Okay, I've already prayed over these. I'm going to ask again that the messages come through for our highest good. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and get started here. So for the first part of the week, we've got this one right here. This one for our middle part. And this one way in the back for the weekend. And again, these cards can be interchangeable. So this is usually for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But you may experience all three of the energies here. So what they're saying that, what I'm feeling that we're doing really well, and it says time to create. So, indigos have a lot of pent-up energy. So this gives them a wonderful opportunity to express that energy, to get that out on canvas, so to speak. So you may have any nervous energy that you have been feeling or any sensitivity this week. Get it out. Do dream journaling. I'm also hearing journaling, whether it be with your dreams or just creative writing, painting, drawing, anything, dance, sing. So this is all about creation for this week. And this is going to be a wonderful time for us to be able to express our ideas through poem, words, and again, using those words wisely as well. So a lot of creative energy coming through for the first part of the week. Now, as we get into the middle part, okay, now this says apologize. Now, it's interesting with this angel here. The angel's bent over and he's hovering here. So this is asking you to, you may need to be forgiving someone this week. This could be something that you've done recently, or even this particular week, or something that has occurred in the past couple of weeks. This could be another individual, and a lot of times it's difficult because we let our egos get in the way. And when that ego gets in the way, it says, I don't need to apologize. But in reality, our higher self is saying, take the higher road. And, just the simple act of meeting that person halfway and saying, hey, I messed up. I shouldn't have said what I said, or I shouldn't have done what I did, and I'm asking for your forgiveness. And you will actually feel a lot of relief from doing so. So if this is another individual, this is asking you to take that higher road and to make that move. Now, this could also be with yourself as well. So taking a look at all of the aspects of what have you not forgiven yourself about that you need to. And if it is with you and you are berating yourself and browbeating yourself, this is where the creation part can come into play. This can be the doodling, the writing a letter to yourself of what you would like to do to forgive. And speaking of, perfect, thank you. We've got this full moon, and always on a full moon, that's about releasing. So if you need to forgive someone, they just told me to say this. If you need to forgive someone, I was talking about the letter writing. Writing a letter to the person of who you need to forgive. And to put out on that paper everything and every emotion that you've been feeling. Now, this is the part where you can get really specific of, I don't like how you treated me. I don't like that you did this. I don't like that you said that. I don't like that, you put me in this position when I never should have been, or whatever it is. Now, if it's with yourself, you write that to yourself. I am so upset that I allowed myself to bam, 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 get the list out. Now, once you have that letter written, then make sure that you put in there that you forgive the other person, or that you forgive yourself. Okay? And then when you do that, take that letter outside and burn it. And the full moon would be wonderful to do this. Okay? At the full moon ceremony of burning is about releasing. And that's what our full moon is all about, is releasing and letting go. Okay? So that may be something that we're going to be doing Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And as we get into the weekend, which is going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, yay, I'm so excited. Archangel Metatron comes through, because you know that this is his deck. Archangel Metatron it oversees the Indigo children. So I was wondering if this card would come up, and I'm so glad that it did. If you're feeling sensitivity, if you have a child that is very much a light worker, the younger light workers, the Indigos, are very sensitive. So Archangel Metatron can help in that situation to help you be able to release any sensitivity that you've been holding on to. So that's going to be great that he's coming through for this weekend. And also, I feel also through this week, you can ask also Archangel Metatron to be there with you, and Archangel Michael, when you're doing the creative writing about the releasing and letting go of any old sensitive emotional issues that you've been having. So this is also going to be about dealing with old emotional issues that have been holding you back and blocking you. Now, also Archangel Metatron is great at bending time. So you may ask this Archangel here to help you get to where you need to be at the right time, at the right place, and the right moment. So I also feel that with this card too. So all in all, again, we're going to be dealing with a very sensitive week this week here for the 2nd through the 8th of February. So watch out for the full moon as we get into Mercury retrograde. Now, I also have the Soul Coaching Oracle cards by Denise Lynn, and I'm going to select 2 after this video, and we'll post those up on my Facebook page. So if you want additional material to go along with your week, pop on over to my Facebook page. If you don't have Facebook, it's free, it's easy, just sign up for it. Go to my page, which is www.facebook.com/greatangels444. You'll see it at the end of this video. You can like that page, and that way you'll be able to get notification of when these 2 cards are up to give you more info. I'll have 2 cards up there. You can select card 1. Card 2 are both cards to go along with this week's reading. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for my new subscribers and always my current. And, keep working. Just get through this week because, as we get into next week, that's going to be the end of Mercury retrograde. And I really feel that that's where we're going to actually be able to start to begin the manifestation of this whole year. We're still kind of in that releasing mode, and I feel that that's where all of this is going to be too. It's kind of the tail end here. But next week and then the weeks after are going to be where we're going to be really going to be focusing on the manifesting. If you want to know more about February, do check my YouTube channel out, and you'll see the 2015 first quarter forecast for January, February, and March. Thank you, everyone. Have a great week. Bye.